Good morning, children. Today we are starting with the fifth chapter, that is History, India's Heritage of Science and Technology, Part 1. In this section, we will discuss mainly three topics, that is Heritage of India in the field of science and technology, metallurgy and chemistry. So just open your textbook, page number 37. Let's start with page number 37, first paragraph. The discoveries and inventions in the field of science and technology have brought countries of the world closer. Cooperation among all the nations have increased, hence new attitude has developed. Countries have become oriented towards peaceful coexistence and world peace. Second paragraph, first line, please underline. Science means systematic knowledge and technology means the practical utility of systematic knowledge. So, what do you mean by science? Knowledge. And what do you mean by technology? The practical utility of systematic knowledge. So, science and technology, when they are combining together, they will have two different words. When they link together, we are having a very big knowledge contribution. Ancient India was the land of sages and seers as well as land of scholars and scientists. This all we have studied in the smaller classes. Research has shown that from making the best steel in the world to teaching the world to count, India was actively contributing to the field of science and technology centuries long before modern laboratories were set up. As you know, zero was invented by Indians. Many contributions in the field of science, technology, metallurgy, mathematics, astronomy, astrology, everywhere our great contributions was there. India is among the topmost countries in the world in the field of science research, positioned as one of the top 5 nations in the field for space exploration. Now, what is India's greatest contribution to science? For the 5 of India's contribution to science, from the ancient India's contribution to the field of science, first one is atomism. Earliest mention of the concept of atom dates back to India. Another contribution is the invention of zero. Zero was recognized as a number and not merely as a symbol of separation amongst all other number come from India. Another one greatest contribution is about the trigonometric functions. Then another one is the modern decimal system which we are using. Its beginning is from India. Another one is Chandrasekhar limit. So, we are having great contribution in the field of science, ancient India's contribution. What are the two science advancements in ancient India? We are having lots. The idea of zero, the decimal system, numeral notation, binary numbers, ruler measurement, the theory of atom and many more. What was the technology in ancient India? Were smartphones and video games used in Indus Valley civilization? No. The Mauryan Empire and the Gupta Empire may be, but just because they were ancient people does not mean that they don't have sophisticated technology. But still we don't know that they were having most modern items with them, but they were following or they were having high technology they were having. So, ancient India was the land of sages and seers, as we have discussed. India was actively contributing to the field of science and technology centuries long before modern laboratories were set up. Second heading, Heritage of Ancient India in the field of science and technology. The great sages of our ancient India have gifted invaluable heritage of science to the world. They have made outstanding contribution in the field of metallurgy, chemistry, science of medicine, surgery, mathematics, astronomy, astrology, Vastu Shastra and physics. Each and every one we will discuss in detail in the coming pages. It is a matter of great pride for us. India has contributed not only in the field of literature, art, religion, education, philosophy, but also it has made immense contribution in the field of science and technology. What was India's contribution in the field of literature, art, religion, education, philosophy, etc. that we have completed in the previous chapters? Chapter 1, 2, 3 and 4 we have discussed. In chapter 5 we are discussing about India's immense contribution in the field of science and technology. Modern age researchers have proved that India has scientific attitude along with religious outlook. Next topic, metallurgy. What do you mean by metallurgy? Metallurgy is the science of metal. Since ancient age, the people of India use metallurgy in their practical life. Ancient India made extraordinary progress in the field of metallurgy. A metallic idol of a female dancer discovered from Indus Valley civilization is an exemplary achievement of ancient India. Later, statues of Buddha belonging to the Kushan period have been found at Takshashila. In South India, during the Chola period, numerous metal idols were made. The statue of Natraja, a masterpiece in sculpture, is famous all over the world. It is preserved in the museum at Chennai. Another well-known metal idol, Ram the Archer, can be seen in the museum. Artistic statues of gods, goddesses, birds and animals and betel nut cutters are considered to be the best example of metallic art. All of them have important place in the history of India. Now we will discuss in detail. Since ancient age, the people of India use metallurgy in their practical life. People were able to use metals with different metals in their day-to-day life. Ancient India made extraordinary progress in the field of metallurgy. In the science of metal, ancient Indians, they were having extraordinary progress. A metallic idol of a female dancer discovered from Indus Valley civilization is an exemplary achievement of ancient India. Have you heard about the dancing girl or the dancing female of Indus Valley civilization? This statue is well regarded as a work of art and is a cultural artifact of the Indus Valley civilization. The statue was discovered by a British archaeologist in 1926 from the area of Mohenjo-daro, which was prior to the part of India. Any idea do you have about the who made this dancing girl? The dancing girl statue was sculpted using lost wax process, which involves making a mold and pouring molten metal into it. We are expecting that this have made about 2500 BC, and it was found in the remains of a small house in the southwestern quarter of Mohenjo-daro by Indian archaeologist in the year Indian archaeologist. What was the dress of the dancing girl? This dancing girl, she is with a white sleeveless midi dress. That maybe that was the style of during that time. Come to the next line, that is line number 4. 3. Later, statues of Buddha belonging to the Kushan period have been found at Takshashila. That's lots of statues we are having from from Kushan period, and we know chronologically this Kushan period, where many of the people, the art of Mathura, we are having it from, is often contrasted with the Greco-Buddhist art of Gandhara, which developed in the 1st century BC, and probably around the 1st century Indian Buddhist art had essentially been seen at rather relying on its symbols and everything. Mathura, from this we are having the many statues of Buddha. The next sentence, in South India during the Chola period, numerous metal idols were made. The period of imperial Cholas, that is around 850 850 century to 1250th century in South India, it was an age of continuous improvement and refinement of the Dravidian art and architecture. The Cholas, they have built lots of temples in the traditional way of Pallava dynasty. And during this time, they have built lots of temples, and many famous temples they have built. The special feature of the architecture of the early Chola period is that early Cholas, they have built lots of temples at the bank of river Kaveri, and they made up of brick. Another special feature is the bronze statue and the bronze sculptures of Chola period. Chola's bronzes are they have used and they made with the help of lost wax technique. Another speciality that you will find about the Chola period is that these people, they have used they have made the famous statue of Natraja. That's a masterpiece in the sculpture and is now famous all over the world. It is now preserved in the museum at Chennai. As you know, the sculpture, the statue of Natraja, it is the sculpture, is a symbolic of Lord Shiva in his dance and dramatic art with its style and proportions made according to Hindu text on arts. Natraja is a well-known sculptural symbol in India and popularly used as a symbol of Indian culture, in particular as one of the finest illustrations of Hindu art. Here in the next clip, I have kept one dancing statue of Natraja. Another well-known metal idol is the Ram the Archer, can be seen in the museum. Artistic statues of gods, goddesses, birds and animals and betel nut cutters are considered to be the best example of metallic art. All of them have important place in the history of India. Here you will be able to see the female dancer of Indus Valley civilization. As I told you, the statue of Natraja, which is kept at the museum in Chennai. Next topic is chemistry, alchemical lore. Chemistry is an experimental science. The science is very useful for various minerals, plants, seeds for agriculture, making of various metals or to bring changes in them. It is also useful for making medicine. Here you could see the picture of Aacharya Nagarjuna. Aacharya Nagarjuna, a learned Buddhist of Nalanda University, is known as Acharya in the field of chemistry. He had written books like Rasa Ratnagar and Arogya Manjari. Aacharya Nagarjuna advocated the use of all of allopathy along with herbal medicines. It is believed that the use of mercury ash as a medicine was initiated by him. Nalanda University had its own school of chemistry and furnace for study and research. The description of main rasa, uprasa, 10 types of poisons as well as various types of salts and ash of mineral is seen in the chemistry. In the previous chapter, we have studied about Nalanda University. There we have seen that Aacharya Nagarjuna was one of the main teacher of Nalanda University. What do you mean by the word Acharya? In Indian religions and society, an Acharya is a preceptor or instructor or teacher in religious matter. He had written books like Rasaratnakar and Arogya Manjari. In the book Rasaratnakar, he had mentioned about many juices, that is Maharasa, and another one Uparasa, and other types of poison, different types of poisons he had mentioned. He had advocated the use of allopathy along with the herbal medicines. He had combined the use of allopathy with the Ayurveda. It is believed that the use of mercury ash as a medicine was initiated by him. Nalanda University had set up their own school of chemistry and furnace for the study and research purposes. The description of main rasa, uprasa, 10 types of poisons as well as various types of salts and ashes of minerals is seen in chemistry. In the next section, we will study about the copper statues, different copper statues we got we were having in the field of chemistry or used during the copper used for making statues. So one example, one photo of copper statue of Lord Buddha. The copper statues of Buddha reflect an expert knowledge and skill in the field of chemistry. During that time, we were having we were using the technique of copper for making statues, and lots of statues made with copper of Lord Buddha we were having. The copper statue of Buddha discovered from Sultanganj in Bangalpur district of Bihar is about 7.5 feet high and weighs 1 ton. The statue of Buddha at Nalanda is 18 feet high. An exquisite example is of Vijayastambha, the 24 feet high iron pillar which weighed 7 ton, built during the time of Chandragupta II. In spite of nature's fury over centuries, the pillar has not yet corroded. This is the best example of alchemical law of India. Here you could see we have studied about the famous iron pillar of Delhi built during the time of Chandragupta II. Here you will be able to see the picture of the iron pillar built during the time of Chandragupta II, which is of about a 7 ton weight and 24 feet high. With this, we come to end of today's section. Now we are moving to worksheet, that is in our textbook page number 41, page number 4141, section 1, question number 1. Answer the following questions in detail. Question number 1, write about the contribution made by ancient India in metallurgy. For that, please come to page number 3737. Second heading, metallurgy, full paragraph, that is starting from since ancient age till the end of that paragraph. Okay. Second question, write about the development in chemistry achieved by ancient India. That answer I have discussed in the next clip. Section 2 we will discuss in the next class. Section 3, we are moving to section 3. Answer the following questions in short. Question number 1. What is meant by science and technology? What is meant by science and technology? That answer is also there in the textbook that I have given in the next clip. For that, please go to page number 37, second paragraph. Science means systematic knowledge and technology means the practical utility of systematic knowledge. Science and technology, in spite of being two different words, they are linked to each other. Got the answer? Now, moving to question number 2 of the same section, write about the contribution of Nagarjuna in the field of chemistry. Come to page number 37, 37, under the heading Chemistry, second paragraph. Aacharya Nagarjuna, a learned Buddhist of Nalanda University. Starting from there till the end of same paragraph, that is, ash of minerals is seen in the chemistry. One paragraph. I hope the section is clear for you. This much we have discussed. In the next class, we will discuss about science of medicine and surgery and mathematics. These two sections we will discuss in the next class. So, you can learn and complete these answers. You can start writing. First point you will write about the main points till this section we have completed. Till page number 38, you can mention the main points. Then leaving 1 or 2 page, you can start writing the question answers. Answer the following question in detail and answer the following in short. 2 plus 2, 4 questions you can complete. And how many short questions you can frame from these questions, utna aap complete karo. Okay. Till then, stay safe. Bye.